Minister Modi went to Maldives and also to Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, he stayed only for 5 hours. In Sri Lanka, he stayed only for 5 hours. Coming to Sri Lanka visit, Prime Minister Modi got a gift from Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena. Prime Minister Narendra Modi got a gift from Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena, Samadhi Buddha statue. The gift is Samadhi Buddha statue, also called as Dhyana Mudra statue. And it's a meditation pose of Lord Buddha, Dhyana Mudra. So based on this topic, you may get an essay, you may get a prelims question. You might get a prelims question, various mudras of Buddha, Bhumi Putra Mudra, like that. There are around 10 mudras. You have to know the mudras this time, because Samadhi Buddha statue, the Sri Lankan President have given to our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So this is very important thing. Next important news, Mount Sinabung, Sinabung. Mount Sinabung volcano erupted in Sumatra Islands. Mount Sinabung, Sinabung. Mount Sinabung statue, Mount Sinabung volcano, not statue. Mount Sinabung volcano erupts in Sumatra Islands. And next important news, G20 finance ministers meet concluded in Japan. G20 finance ministers meet particularly on trade and digital economy. And Prime Minister Modi also have very high level visit in Maldives. There are very good things that has happened in Maldives. Our Prime Minister Modi have given his speech in Majlis, Maldives Parliament. Maldives Parliament. And Modi also got highest civilian order in Maldives, the rule of Nishan Izzuddin. The rule of rule of Nishan, Nishan, Nishan Izzuddin, Izzuddin. So Narendra Modi got highest honor from Maldives, the rule of Nishan Izzuddin. Coming to India-Maldives relations again, from 2013 to 2018, the relationship between India and Maldives is not so good. It was in the difficult terrain, but now again it is sailing in a smooth way. Coming back, India have promised to extend line of credit of $800 million to Maldives. To Maldives. And hydrography, as you all know, Maldives is surrounded by ocean. Hydrography is a very important area of cooperation. And we also signed a cooperation agreement on passenger and cargo services. This is also a very important agreement. And capacity building in customs and civil services training. And next important is health. On health sector also we have had an agreement on health sector also. And most importantly, white shipping information agreement. What is white shipping? So there are 3 words. One is black shipping, second is grey shipping, third is white shipping. Black shipping is illegal shipping, grey shipping is military shipping, and whereas white shipping is commercial and non-military shipping. When you see such word white shipping, don't just try to by heart, try to understand what is that. Okay, you should know what are the types of shipping: black shipping, grey shipping and white shipping. Black shipping is illegal, grey shipping is military, and whereas white shipping is non-military commercial shipping. So we have agreed. And as India is following neighborhood first policy, our Prime Minister Modi has given his first official visit to Maldives after swearing in as Prime Minister. And Maldives also is following India first policy. India is following neighborhood first policy, Maldives is following India first policy. Even this you have to emphasize. Coming back again, draft bill proposing jail for cryptocurrency traders in India caused a lot of confusion and also a lot of stir in India. Cryptocurrency, you know all the things, blockchain technology, particularly bitcoins. So there was a bill proposing jail for cryptocurrency use. It caused a lot of debate in India. Banning of cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currencies Bill 2019. A draft bill was introduced. Banning of cryptocurrencies and Regulation of Official Digital Currencies Bill 2019. So some critics are saying that this bill might lead to misuse of money laundering and other illegal transactions underground. So if you ban officially cryptocurrencies and jail term, so people start resorting to underground transactions and other money laundering activities. Even this is very interesting. Next important thing, India's workforce is becoming masculine rapidly. India's workforce is becoming masculine rapidly. So out of every 4 women, only 1 is going for work. 3 is not going for work. In the entire India, Bihar is the worst performer in women workforce participation. Bihar is the worst performer. If you compare in the world, except 9 countries like Iraq, Sudan, Syria, all these countries, India is better than only these countries in women workforce participation. India is comparatively better in some countries like Iraq, Syria, like this. So this is the thing which we need to address. Women workforce participation is coming down gradually in India. This is a very issue of grave concern in India. Just 9 countries around the world, including Syria and Iraq, now have a fewer proportion of working women than India. Okay, compared to India, only few countries are performing worse. So rest all countries are doing well in the women workforce participation. Women workforce participation. This is a serious issue. There are 2 terms that is they are appearing in the newspaper from last 2 days. One is green tax, second is digital tax. So if new term comes, definitely it's the area of interest in the examination. One is digital tax, second is green tax. As you all know, we used to have a tax called, say, GAFA tax, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple tax. Earlier we have, it is I think in GAFA tax, they have introduced GAFA tax in France. They have introduced GAFA tax in France. In the similar way, in India, 3 years back, we have introduced 6% equalization tax. 6% equalization tax. Like any ads, anything, they have to pay slab 6% if it is more than 1 lakh rupees. So we started introducing digital tax, and this is serious issue now because most of the business and most of the ads are going online. Next is green tax. Why it is in news today? You all know Civil Aviation Ministry and particularly civil aviation sector, aircrafts, they are releasing lot of pollution. So what all you do, along with paying tax like GST, you are expected to pay green tax for your contamination of environment. So green tax on those who are responsible for causing pollution through industries or other units. So there are 2 words that are prevalent. One is green tax, second is digital tax. These 2 things you have to remember. Coming back again, draft new education policy proposes formal education from the age of 3. Formal education from the age of 3. Generally in India, education means earlier it starts after 5 years. 6th year it will start. But draft education policy 3. So even our right to education starts with 6 to 14. But draft education policy speaks about 3 to 18 years. 3 to 18 years. You should detailedly know about draft education policy, which we will discuss in the later classes. And you all know Prime Minister has given a 5-hour visit to Sri Lanka to show solidarity, and terrorism is a joint threat. And one thing which is really important today is all states UTs can now set up foreign tribunals. All states and UTs can now set up foreign tribunals. This is very important. Till now, with respect to exclusion of foreigners and constituting a foreign tribunal, only the central government can do that. Now it is every district magistrate have the power to do that. This is really important, which you have to really care for. Foreign tribunal. Remember, this is a really important area for exam. important area for exam. With Assam's National Register of Citizens as a backdrop, the Ministry of Home Affairs has laid down specific guidelines to detect, detain and deport. Detect, detain and deport foreign nationals staying illegally across the country. Foreign nationals staying illegally across the country. So Ministry of Home Affairs wanted to have detect, detain and deport. The MHA has amended Foreign Tribunals Order 1964. Remember, MHA, Minister of Home Affairs, have amended Foreign Tribunals Order 1964 and have empowered district magistrates. And have empowered district magistrates means collectors in all states and UTs to set up tribunals to decide whether a person staying illegally in India is a foreigner or not. Whether he is a foreigner or not. Earlier the power was given only with the central government. The power was only with the center. Now all the district magistrates in all the states and UTs have that. So which order was amended? For Foreigners Tribunals Order 1964. Foreigners Tribunal Order 1964. So this is seriously important. Kindly follow this. Kindly follow this. And coming to today's Hindu, generally we generally go up to 7th page. But if you see 2nd page, if you see today's Hindu, not 2nd page, if you see 4th page, today's Hindu 4th page, pheromone traps being readied for pest control. PHEROMONE, pheromone traps being readied for pest control. So just you should know what is this pheromone trap. What is this pheromone trap? By pheromone application technology, any male insect is lured through a female sex hormone. Pheromone is a female sex hormone. It will attract the males, and this pheromone application technology do not have reproductive strength. So what will happen? There won't be multiplication of pest. There won't be multiplication of pest. You should know pheromone trap. What is pheromone trap? Pheromone, PHEROMONE. The next important thing, star mark thing for this year. Today's newspaper, very important. Sportswear giant set to tap India's firm pet project to cut virgin plastic use. To cut virgin plastic use. It's a very important article in today's newspaper. Sports giant set to tap India's pet project to cut virgin plastic use. First of all, you should know what is PET. PET. Page number 7 Hindu. First of all, you should know what is PET. PET. Terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate. See, as we use this PET in plastic, Adidas, the sports production company, is going to downcycle and upcycle it to produce shoes, sports shirts and other sportswear, so that now Adidas in future will not use virgin plastic. So because recycling of plastic, recycling can be done in two ways: downcycling, upcycling. Upcycling means for better way, downcycling means better cheaper way. So downcycling and upcycling can be done. So this is very interesting news, so that we can minimize the plastic production in the country and also in the world. You all know the plastic waste. And by 2022, Government of India announced that India will ban all single-use plastic. So with this commitment, our commitments to drop plastic use will also be minimized indirectly, not directly but indirectly. Sometimes some news looks like very small, but they are really important. Andhra spectrum, you know Jagan Mohan Reddy, social engineering. 5 deputy CMs. Nothing much important, but you should remember it's more a populist measure rather than really something concrete out of it. And inhuman and utterly undemocratic. You all know Muhammad Sanayullah. 30 years he worked in Indian Army and also worked with Kargil War, but he was declared as a foreigner by Foreigners Tribunal. Recently he got bail, so it is The entire episode looks like inhuman and undemocratic. It was the article. St. Petersburg's consensus. You all know that Russia and China have met recently and they wanted to go together in various issues. And with Russia, America, Western countries started distancing themselves after Crimea. Russia occupied a place called Crimea in Ukraine. And particularly in this article, there is one interesting fact which generally we should not miss. The interesting fact is, if you see gas pipeline, Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline, NORDSTREAM 2 gas pipeline. Russia is having gas pipeline with, now it is Germany. Germany CEOs, everybody is supporting that, but America is not interested in that. America is condemning that. So this is the issue. As you all know, America is now a giant of shale gas. So America does not want Russia to enter into Europe. This was America's contention. And Mueller report, you know that Russia involved. It seems that Russia involved, but Mueller report said there is nothing much came out of with no substantial evidence. There is no substantial evidence on that. This was the issue. And a clear arc from India to Nigeria. You all know that in India we have elections and Narendra Modi have won the elections. In Nigeria there were elections and Buhari won the elections. And there are many similarities between India and Nigeria. So the relationship between India and Nigeria is also very, very important. India and Nigeria is also very, very important. Just kindly read this article, India-Nigeria relations. We're done.